Hey guys, so we are now this week talking about area. Last week we talked about perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around a shape. So if I have a shape here, here's my shape. The perimeter is the distance around this shape. So let's say this side is, let's say it's 2 centimeters. And if it's a square, I can assume that this also is 2 centimeters. As is this and the other. So if I were to add up all of my sides, that would tell me the total perimeter of this object. So counting them up, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8. So the distance all the way around my shape is 8 centimeters. Okay, now we're going to talk about area. What is area? So area is the amount of space inside the object. And that's what we're going to figure out today. I have an activity. Hopefully you guys have watched the video. If you haven't, hit pause on this, watch the video, and then we'll come back and I'll explain the activity in just a second. Okay, we're back. So for this activity, you guys will need either Post-its if you have it. If you don't have Post-its, do you have index cards? And if you don't have either of these, maybe you guys have a deck of playing cards. I happen to have these math flashcards, but anything that is the same size that you have a lot of. So for your materials, you will need to get either Post-its, and I'm going to use Post-its, and then 3 flat surfaces. So for my surfaces, I got this folder. We're going to explore the area of this folder. This granola bar box, and a cookie sheet. So I'm going to begin with my biggest object, and I am going to ask myself, how many Post-its do I think will take to cover the area of this cookie sheet? So I'm going to take a guess that 20 Post-its, that is my guess, 20 Post-its will fit into the area of this cookie sheet. Give me one sec, I'm going to test my experiment and then we'll come back. Okay, we are back. So as you can see, I put a Post-it on my cookie sheet, and I started in the top right-hand corner. Why do you think I started in the top corner rather than right in the middle? So I want you to think about that. But looking at my Post-its, I know that 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 times 5 is 15, or I could just count each individual Post-it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Notice that I put my Post-its in rows and columns, and I did that for a reason because I wanted to use as much space as possible. But what about this area down here? A full Post-it wouldn't quite fit, and so this looks like maybe half a Post-it. So if I do half a Post-it plus another half a Post-it, that gets me another 1, another 2, and then let's say a half here at the bottom. So don't be afraid if it doesn't fit perfectly. We're going to talk about estimation and what that means. Now that you have figured out the area of your largest object, I want you to do the same thing with your other 2 surface areas. Take a picture of it and record it in the Google Classroom, and we're going to talk more about that later. Okay guys, and that is it for today. That is your task, exploring area, finding 3 surface areas and either Post-its or index cards or a deck of playing cards, something to use that space. All right, good luck. I know you guys will do great.